Hi everyone, and welcome to week 6 of branding. I'm going to go ahead and take you through the information for the week. There's a lot of writing this week. This week we're going to be going over describing the information needing to initiate the design process, explain how logo design aligns with the client vision and target audience, and identify the terms and concepts related to brand identity. There are, as usual, a lot of resources to go over for the week. Be sure to go over all of the readings and videos and external things before you attempt any of the discussion questions or anything. So the first thing that we're doing this week, let's make sure I have the right one. So the 6.1 is discussion this week, what you are doing. You can read through all the information there. It's basically starting a conversation with getting information for how you would start the design process for a logo with a client. So your initial post for the question is due by Thursday, and then your responses to 2 classmates are due by the end of the week, which is technically Monday. So your initial post should have 5 questions that designers should ask their clients to inform their logo designs, and then there's some consideration points here which you can look over, and this can be personal as well. If you're doing any designs already, you might already have a process where you ask questions up front, but it's asking for 5 questions, and then explain the importance of client communication in the logo design process. The considerations are there, and then of course your responses to 2 peers by the end of the week. If you have any questions on that, just check out the rubric. It'll give you the specifics on what I'm looking for grading. The next one is the design justification assignment. This one is a writing assignment as well, so you can read through that. What you're doing is you're drafting an email to your chosen client justifying your choices for the project that you did for milestone 2. So here you're talking about, you're going to be talking about how the mock-ups align with the client's brand or vision with the target market. Basically, you're acting like you emailed the files to them, and you're talking about your design process here. I don't do a lot of this stuff by hand now. Honestly, I usually have like a Zoom call or something if I need to with a client that needs information, but this is good practice for writing for those of you that don't do stuff like that yet. And then it's asking you to touch on, explain how the target audience attributes have informed your logo design, how your visual market research findings have informed the logo design, and then there's a couple more points here. As usual, look through that, and if you have questions on it, always read down to the rubric, and I'll give you, the expectations for that. There is a quiz as well. And then it also is showing you the 6.4 review project, just so you know that the information is coming up for the final in the class, what to kind of expect for that last week. All right. Thank you so much and have a great week.